Hello and welcome to another edition, another episode of Team Talk here in Mexico City. It's quite a special one because we record this episode right after GCL Round 1. Actually, individual prize giving with Juveling as the winner still going on behind us. In this episode of Team Talk, we'll talk with Spencer Smith, Zoe Colter and Gilles Thomas of New York Empire, powered by Lugano Diamonds, of Valkerie United and of course Rome Gladiators. But let's kick off with the man who produced a beautiful clear for New York Empire, powered by Lugano Diamonds. Spencer Smith, congratulations. Double clear going into round 2. Mission accomplished for day 1, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Both horses jumped well. Dennis rode super. We had good solid rounds forward. And yeah.
It was also great to see that finally it comes together. You've had good rounds in Miami, good rounds in Doha as well, with you and Dennis in Miami. Actually, 8 over the entire weekend is a good result. It was just 4 and 4 each, one in the other round. But now it looks like it's coming together well. Dennis's round looked very stable, looked much more comfortable already than it was in Miami. Talk to me about Kibel. How did she feel here on this ring?
Yeah, she feels great. I did her in Wellington there, the last Grand Prix. She was clear in the big Grand Prix there. She didn't do Miami, so she's fresh. She loves grass, and I think we're going to have a strong week.
Is there any thought about changing anything in the team already with riders or horses?
Yeah, we definitely could. We're going to talk tonight because Georgina just jumped her stallion. He jumped an unbelievable round, and so very well could. We have 3 really strong contenders. So
yeah, let's see how that plays out. New York Empire have often been a team that sat in podium or pole position after round 1. You haven't always been able to capitalize on that and turn it into a podium finish. What would be a good situation? Ride a steady double clear tomorrow and come 4th, or be competitive and fight for the win, but potentially lose the win as well?
Yeah, I think we'll fight for the win. That's a little bit our nature. I think that if you just keep knocking at the door, eventually it'll open.
It'll open.
Yeah.
Even if you could risk missing out on
the
podium.
I think a win, we could use a win to jumpstart our season. So that's what we're looking to do, not play it too safe. And we have good horses.
Talk to me a little bit about the venue here, about the ring. How did it ride for you? Is the grass as good as it looks?
The grass is honestly incredible. I couldn't think of any better fields. And the horses are jumping really well. Their strides are big. They jump it super easy. The crowd here is unbelievable already on day 1. You have full stadium. It's very cool.
A few of the horses that we saw struggled actually with the dimensions of the ring. If you open up your stride a little bit, they just keep opening up because it feels so that you get closer than you actually expected. Did you have that sensation with Kibel, or did you have it under control?
I think like a greener horse maybe, or someone that's really strong. Yeah, they could get away from you, but she's experienced now. She's done a lot of grass jumping, and she really knows how to rate herself off the jumps, and she does a good job of that. So.
We've had your company in Miami. We've had your company now here in Mexico City. Now we are about to travel to Madrid, of course, if we're looking forward. What's next for you on the tour?
I plan to be there in Madrid also.
All right.
We're going for it this year.
Make it 3 in a row, then there has to be a podium finish in there somewhere.
Has to be.
All right, super. Spencer, you can put your microphone down. Thank you very much for joining us. That's Spencer Smith with a lot of positivity around the team of New York Empire, powered by Lugano Diamonds. Double clear. Can they make it happen? That's, of course, the question. Will they make horse changes? It's too early to tell for Spencer Smith. We're just coming out of a Global Champions League round 1. They'll have to sit down with the team, with Eugenia Bloomberg, with Dennis Lynch, on whether or not they would switch riders or horses. But Dennis Lynch's stallion, Cornet Iberio, wasn't in super form. It was actually also the case with Spencer Smith, Copernicus. It's a younger horse. He was jumping really well earlier today, but he's not on that level just yet. So I do think that they will stick with that team, depending if Georgina Bloomberg would come in, yes or no. But in terms of horses, I think it will be the same lineup for both Dennis Lynch and for Spencer Smith. Let's have a look. Who else have we got here? We've got Gilles Thomas lined up, because Valkerie United was a team that was struggling. They hadn't produced any clears so far this season, not in Miami and not in Doha. The first man to produce that clear on his season debut is Gilles Thomas. Gilles, how did that feel?
Good. Riding clear rounds feels always good, and especially when you ride for the team. And also the team is a little bit struggling, so yeah, good.
Yeah. Difficult round, not difficult round, actually was a good round for Edwina Thops-Alexander, last fence down. That was unlucky. That would have really boosted the confidence and the potential for the team in this championship.
Yeah, like last year, everything happened good. We had the luck, we were the winners, and now the luck is for the moment not really on our side. Yeah. For the moment, but I hope it will turn tomorrow, and otherwise the next stage. But okay, she jumped good, so I think was just a bit of bad luck, but feeling was good.
You, Valkerie United, you've completed your rounds already earlier in GCL round 1. Did you have a chance to sit down with the team about tomorrow's lineup?
Not yet, actually, but I think it will stay the same. I'm not sure, but I think it will stay the same because my horse jumped good, and actually Edwina's horse as well. So,
it's a remarkable situation that when things go wrong, it goes wrong for the entire team, also for the individuals. Now when things start going well, also Laura Krauts-Kong Fu jumped a great round in the small class. So all of a sudden now you've got 3 valuable members, but you only need 2, of course.
Yeah, that's always a bit double. You only can choose, can take 2 riders for the team, and then there's always a third one. Like in Miami, it was a bit the same. I was actually there in good shape, but you have to make it. You have to choose 2 riders, but it's not so easy. But now I think we are all 3 in good shape, so that makes it a bit more easier.
4 teams on clear, 1 team on a time fault, a whole group of teams on 4. There's a lot possible. We have to say that you're not out of the race just yet, but also the reality is that it's going to be difficult to get onto the podium because you're fighting literally 10 teams at this point.
Yeah, it's always better to be in front after round 1, but okay, it's true. There are not so many teams before us, and tomorrow round 2 will be a tough round, I think. Maybe a bit tougher than today, so we'll see.
As a team, you weren't the fastest group. You weren't the fastest team. That's why it puts you quite low on the overnight standings, makes you go early. Advantage or disadvantage? How do you call that?
I think we just need to ride 2 clear rounds. Okay, the individuals are also in front of us, so we can see a bit the lines. Mm-hmm. And then we're just going to try to ride 2 clear rounds. My horse is naturally quite fast. So I also saw that there are many teams on 4, so I'm going to ride maybe a little bit for the time. But first think about the clear round.
This is Team Talk. We normally talk about Global Champions League. We're going to cheat a little bit and talk about LGCT as well. Because, of course, that great podium finish in Miami Beach. What can you build on that? How does Luna feel? Is she fresh? Did she travel well? Is it going well for you?
Actually, it was first class she jumped. She didn't jump the warm-up. But she jumped really good. She was fresh and she's feeling really good. Now tomorrow is already, so they have no day off. So it's gonna be tough. They have 3 rounds in 2 days, 3 big rounds. So we will see. But today she felt really good. So let's hope that she has a good night.
Fittest horse will come out on top, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, super. Gilles, thank you very much for joining us. Put your microphone down, and we wish you best of luck tomorrow with Valkerie United, of course, maybe also as an individual, but especially with Valkerie United, trying to find those valuable points for the overall championship in this 2022 season. That started quite well, actually, for Rome Gladiators. Rome Gladiators with a very good first round in Doha. Dropped back a little bit, but better than expected in the end. They were not ranked highly before the season. Then a podium finish in Miami. Let's talk to Zoe Conter of Rome Gladiators and see what she thinks about the performances that she had here with her teammate, with Nina Malvet. Zoe, thank you very much for joining us.
No problem.
How's it feeling? How do you feel after this round here in Mexico City?
Well, I must say today was not a great day for the Rome Gladiators. I myself had 2 rails, a bit unfortunate. I felt like my horse was a little bit strong on the field the first day. I didn't jump him yesterday. He was a little fresh, I had the feeling. But I'm not too disappointed. I mean, it happens, just a little bad luck and a little strong horse today, but it was fine.
The problem is that if you come out with 8, Nina comes out with 4, it puts you on 12 and it puts you quite out of contention, actually, if we're honest, if we're talking about podiums.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like I said, we didn't have a great day, and I mean, we had such a great week 2 weeks ago in Miami. We had a podium, which we didn't expect. It was really great feeling. I must say there's so many good teams here, and I mean, the competition's really strong. So yeah, obviously 12 faults puts us a little bit behind, but we're just going to try to perform our best tomorrow and try to qualify ourselves for the Grand Prix. So
talk to me about tomorrow. Is it going to be you and Nina Malvet again, or is it going to be Shane Breen coming in? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, well, as of now, Shane Breen's coming in with Ipswich, and I'm gonna stay on the team, but I'm gonna switch horses and I'm gonna ride Davidoff.
Okay. How did Davidoff feel? Did you ride him today?
Yeah, not today. I rode him yesterday. He felt really good. I mean, this is really his kind of ring, big grass field. He's a big horse, loves to jump on the field. So I'm really excited to start him tomorrow. He's feeling great, so I think it's gonna be a good day.
That's very positive to hear. Overall, there's of course that special connection between you and Daniel Doorse. You ride at the same stable in Wolverton, Meijse, at Steffek Stables, but you're rivals here in the ring. Does he help you in any way, or do you stay apart in these situations? Because this is one of the first times that you're really rivaling in a team format.
Yeah, exactly. No, he's not really helping me. I mean, we keep a little bit separate. I have my own trainer. I train with Eric Lamaze for over a year now. But I mean, Daniel's always there for me. If I need anything, I can always ask him, which I will. Like during the course walk, if I need advice, I will always go to him, and he will always help me. Obviously, we're not that big of rivals either. We still work for the same stable.
And let's be honest. Why would you give away your good tips to Daniel Doorse if you can use them for yourself?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
All right. Zoe. What makes a good weekend in the end for you? You're a little bit disappointed with the 12, but what makes a good weekend for Rome Gladiators in the end?
A good weekend for us would be to perform two really good rounds tomorrow, and I hope that the entire team gets to qualify for the Grand Prix. I just hope we can finish on 2 good rounds for the team, and just put this weekend behind us and on to the next.
Yeah, learn from Mexico,
yes.
Enjoy Miami, and then look forward to Madrid.
Exactly.
All right,
exactly.
super. So content. Thank you very much for joining us here in this Team Talk. You can put your microphone down, and we wish you a great evening, because it is evening here. It is Friday evening. It started to rain in the meanwhile in this episode of Team Talk. I hope you enjoyed it. You've learned a little bit more about the teams, about their plans for the upcoming round 2 of Global Champions League, and we are going to close here. Don't forget, tomorrow is Super Saturday, and if you see this on Saturday, that means it's today, Super Saturday. Second round Global Champions League, Team Talk. Let's listen and let's see in that second round of Global Champions League if what Desirade said will come true. Thank you very much for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.